What's going on, guys? So I'm trying to bring back the Sunday Showcase series. So if you're interested in having your truck featured on the channel, be sure to watch to the very end where I explain to y'all what kind of footage I need and where to send it so that I can compile it together and make a showcase video for you. So with that being said, let's jump straight into the video today. Checking out John Wargo's Cummins.
What's up, guys? My name is John Wargo from the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area, and right here behind me is my 2021 Ram 2500 Cummins. Alright, so like I said, this is a 2021 Ram 2500 6.7 liter standard output Cummins turbo diesel, 68 RFE transmission, crew cab, standard bed, 4-wheel drive, big horn trim level in the beautiful Delmonico red pearl coat color. I love this color. I've always wanted something this color, and as you can probably tell, this truck is not necessarily stock. We did a slew of mods to this thing. I think it looks absolutely perfect the way it sits. Let's go through some of the stuff that we have done to the truck. All right, first on the list, we'll get this out of the way first. This truck is completely tuned and deleted. I do have a switch on the fly, 5-position switch going from tune 1 all the way up to tune 5. Tune 1 being a pretty mild 30 horsepower tune, tune 5 being a super rowdy 200 horsepower tune, and that is awesome. I do have a 5-inch straight pipe exhaust that is turbo back with a 5 to 6 inch MBRP tip. I'll show you that here in a second. Out the rear, and the truck is fueled by Fast. I do have a Fast 165 pump in there with cat filters, like the cat conversion filters, and I should be able to see those up this way. You can kind of see the yellow. There she is. That fuels the truck, and so this truck runs pretty dang good, I think, for being, I mean, for that's the only performance mods done. I think it runs pretty good. Moving on, and this way, I guess the biggest other thing you will notice is the wheels and tires. Now, the truck is completely on a stock suspension setup. It's 100% stock, no lift, no level, no nothing. These are a 20x10 fuel siege wheel, and they're not a full black. There's like a graphite, it's like a charcoal grayish color, and like a -18 offset, and just wrapped it in the Toro Trailblade XT 33x1250 tire. The tires do not rub. I have plenty turning radius, plenty everything, and only being a 10 wide wheel, I do think it still gives you a pretty dang good bit of poke, in my opinion. Nothing that you're gonna cry home about and get pulled over all the time by the cops, but I think it does look really good. Moving on to the front of the truck, the grille, like the Ram letters and those C pieces, they were chrome, so we did black those out. These are Alpha Rex Pro Series headlights, and they are, I got last fit LED bulbs inside there. And moving down this way, we do have Diode Dynamics SS3, which is just like, I don't know, SS means something. 3 is 3-inch square fog lights, which I think looks really good. They pair very nicely with the headlights. Going this way, we do have paint to match 2500 heavy duty badges there. We did take off and debadge the Cummins logo on the side. We also debadged the Ram letters that used to be right there on the door side. Going up this way, these are Boost Auto Parts switchback tow light mirrors. These do flash amber when I put my turn signal on. And then to match those, we do have Recon blacked out, which is smoked lens, but a white light cab lights to replace like the OEM ones. You should be able to see, well, you can't see it at all, which is awesome. There's a full 35% windshield tint, which I think looks delicious. We have 20% window tint in the front windows to match the factory back, which is around 18%. And the ironic part is right here, you will notice this is paint. Well, anything that is not a tradesman, so anything bighorn and up, that comes with like a matte black wrap, which looks terrible on these trucks. So what me and most of the other guys do, we actually take that off, and there's beautiful paint beneath that, and it looks like a tradesman now, but it looks so much better. Now, if Ram would wrap this completely gloss black, it would probably look pretty good. I did that on my Silverado. I think it looks good the way it is and the way it sits right now. Right here, we used to have regular running boards, but now we do have some Amp Research power steps. These things were a fantastic addition, I think. It's like $1,600 bucks, $1,700 but I don't know, I think they look awesome. They function great. I've only had them for a couple months now, so I can't attest to how they withstand to like harsh Pennsylvania winters and salt and stuff. We'll get to that later. Going down this way, we do have a paint to match OEM third brake light. Coming this way, we need ourselves a bed liner real bad. This thing's all scratched up and torn to pieces and dented. And I actually do have a bed liner, I just never put it in a damn truck yet. These are paint to match OEM OLED taillights from Ram, which I think look awesome. Like I said, I had them paint to match. We did take off, there used to be like a sport sticker along the bedside, so that obviously came off because we don't want that stuff. And then right here we have a paint to match Ram tailgate emblem because that used to be chromes. This is my MBRP 5 to 6 inch exhaust tip, and you can see my 5-inch exhaust kind of rustling away there. It's a pretty bad stainless. But yeah, either way, that's the truck. Not a whole lot of stuff done to it. Hope you guys enjoy.
So y'all be sure to comment down below and let me know what y'all think about John's truck, and as well let me know if you are excited for bringing back this series. Hopefully I get a good amount of submissions and have enough to work with that I can actually make these videos every single week for y'all. So if you're interested in getting featured, I need footage similar to what John sent me here. So he sent me completely unedited raw clips. There's a bunch I had to chop out. There's a bunch I had to, work around with, which is fine. I don't expect it to be perfect, completely ready for me to slap on and upload, right? So if you have if you have that, if you stumble over your words, just catch your breath, keep going, right? Catch right back up. I'll crop it out, no worries, trust me. I'll have it as clean as I can possibly get it. The main thing is this B-roll stuff. So you saw the hype part, the leading up to the reveal, right? So if you want to film some trees or, a river or, who knows, anything. It can be anything. It could just be an up close look at like portions of your truck. So your headlight, then your tire, then, your exhaust pipe or your grill or all these kind of things that lead up. So use this and my other B-roll things as a example of what I'm going to need from y'all. I'm going to need, I would say, 5 to 20 clips of certain things that I could potentially slap together for that little intro. And then of course, for, if you want to walk around and talk to us about your truck, if you don't want to film your face or anything, I know that can get weird talking to a camera, just film your truck, right? Just go out to an empty parking lot or somewhere. And, even on B-roll stuff, if you want to go try to find a cool location like John did here with, all that in the background. Like I like to go out to these certain places to have good background. That's going to help with the video. And feel free to practice. I mean, you don't have to send me your first thing that you film. Go out there, practice it, look it over, see if you can get maybe smoother. If you're like shaking real bad or something, it's gonna be hard for me to make that clean, and I might not be able to showcase your truck because of that. So, practice, being steady aim, all those things. Practice speaking to yourself, basically, or speaking to your camera. Like I said, if you do stumble on your words, and just, quit talking about it. Oh, here's my tires, blah, blah, I messed up. Okay. Here's my tires, just pick it back up, and go with it. I'll cut it out. Don't worry about it. So if this is successful and people can send in stuff, then great. I'm stoked about that. I think it's a really fun thing. I've always enjoyed it. It's a good way to be exposed to new people and us on the channel to see a done up truck that, we can share our enjoyment with. With that said, if there's not enough people sending in, because earlier Sunday showcases, if you've been around the channel for a while, was actually me on Instagram, and I would just be, scrolling through and I'd see a cool truck and I'd DM them and be like, hey, if you got any footage. A lot of people used to have rollers. Rollers are not quite as hot anymore, even though it's kind of hard to go out and get rollers. If you have roller videos, those are also great to send in. It's getting hot in here, sorry. But I used to just DM people on Instagram that I either followed or saw on their explore page and was like, oh cool, that's a relatable truck that's done up nice and I like it, and they would send in footage. I'm going to try this where y'all send it in to me. If there's not people doing it, or you know, it's not enough footage to work with to make a video, then maybe I'll reach back out to other people that I follow or that I see on Instagram like I used to. Or I'm even tossing around the idea of maybe throwing up on Instagram one day and be like, hey, I'm in X location, if you got a cool truck, DM me back, we'll link up and I can film the B-roll stuff, and then we can walk around your truck together and go over it. And I mean, if it's a cool vehicle, maybe I can drive it. I don't want to just go out and, you know, the whole driving thing's a little scary, because it's like if I drive it and you want me to romp on it and it blows up, I'm gonna feel bad even though you told me to romp on it. So the whole driving thing is kind of, I don't know, I would enjoy it like if you got like a cool, fast or loud or whatever truck, or you know, I'm tossing around a lot of ideas, but y'all let me know. I know a lot of y'all would probably be down with like saying that I should meet up with people and film their, you know, do the B-roll, do the walk arounds, and maybe do some driving and stuff in your truck, all that kind of stuff, which you can DM me on Instagram if you're interested in that as well. Of course, I'm in Alabama, so, you know, if you're in Alabama and you got something really cool, DM me, maybe we can work something out. But if you want to just do it on your own, whether you have a YouTube, Instagram, or any, you know, you might not have anything, you just watch me on YouTube, but you got a cool truck, you do it as a hobby that you don't show the world, but you want to, now's your chance. So anyways, I'm gonna quit rambling. Hopefully you get the whole gist of it. I'm sure I've already plugged it, but we're gonna be sending all of the footage from y'all to me from to Sunday Showcase at yahoo.com. So I'll have a link to it in the description, but that's where we're gonna be sending all that footage. Use Dropbox or whatever means you need. You're probably gonna have to, Google it, YouTube it. There's gonna have to be a way that you send it. You can't just send it straight email. It's gonna be too large of footage. So you can Dropbox it, or you know, different methods of zipping your stuff and sending it to me. But I'm gonna quit rambling. Y'all understand. Like I said, I'm hoping there's a lot of y'all that are interested in this, because I know a ton of y'all have really cool trucks and want to share them with us. So hoping for that, but we'll just have to see. With that being said, hopefully y'all did enjoy. I'll see y'all in the next one.